Have you ever wanted to save your food so it doesn't go to waste? What if I were to tell you that you can do the same thing to preserve your eggs, to stop your biological clock from minimizing your options for creating a family in the future? Today I'm going to talk to you about egg freezing so you can better understand what it is, how it works, and what its purpose is. Egg freezing is an important topic because it helps explain why some individuals may not have children at a certain age. This is especially true today because egg freezing is becoming a lot more common, but many people still don't fully understand how it works and why some individuals choose to do it. So today I will explain what egg freezing is, how the process works, and the reasons why some people choose to freeze their eggs. First, let's talk about what egg freezing actually is. According to Hello Clue, egg freezing is also known as oocyte cryopreservation. It's a medical procedure where a woman's eggs are being extracted, frozen, and stored for later use. These eggs can later be thawed out and used through a process called IVF to help someone through their journey of wanting to conceive. This process is designed to preserve fertility. It happens as age naturally affects a woman's ability to have children. Egg freezing dates back to the year of 1986, when the first baby was born from a frozen egg. At first, it was mainly used for medical reasons, especially for women who were undergoing treatments such as chemotherapy and other high-risk medical treatments. As stated by the newspaper Column 1, let's discuss egg freezing past the wine. Now that we understand what egg freezing is, let's discuss how the process works. The egg freezing process involves several steps, typically takes a few weeks to complete. First, hormone injections are used to stimulate the ovaries to produce multiple eggs, instead of the single egg that is normally being released each month. Next, doctors monitor the development of these eggs. Once these eggs are ready, they are collected by first putting the patient under a light anesthesia, while a doctor uses a needle guided by an ultrasound to receive the eggs from the ovaries through the vaginal wall. It enters the ovaries and then collects the eggs. This step is called the retrieval process. After the retrieval process, the egg freezing part begins. Which doctors use a method called verification, which involves a protectant fluid and liquid nitrogen to prevent and protect ice crystals from damaging the eggs. These eggs could be stored for years until the individual is then ready to use them, as explained by a Hopkins Medicine article. Now that we know how the process works, let's explore why people choose to freeze their eggs. Finally, there are several reasons why someone might decide to freeze their eggs. One common thing is to delay having children due to career, education, or not finding the right partner. In Sydney's interview done by Synchronizing the Biological Clock article, she explains that she sees egg freezing as a way to give herself more time to have a family in the future, since she is focused on her career and hasn't found a supportive partner yet. Another reason can be medical. Some people choose to freeze their eggs before undergoing treatments such as chemotherapy, which can affect fertility. Lucy Vandewell gives another reason why individuals choose to freeze their eggs. And her book called Freezing Fertility as an option because it gives them more control over their future by allowing them to decide when to have children and helping managing their delay and egg reproduction. With that being said, it doesn't guarantee a future pregnancy, but it does increase your chances substantially. Today, I gave an informative speech. We discussed the 3 main points, including what egg freezing is, such as the definition and its origin, how the procedure works, and the reasonings why people choose to do it. Going back to the idea that I mentioned in the beginning, just how we save things for later use, such as food, egg freezing does the same thing, giving many people the possibility to decide when the time is right. Instead of preserving food, it allows individuals to preserve possibilities. Understanding this topic helps us because it informs us about the choices that are available and how science technology continues to advance, shape our lives, and change the way people think about family planning and the future. Thank you.